On Tuesday, the leader of the opposition, Elliot Phillips, told GBC the GSD party executive would be meeting on Thursday to decide its position on abortion.
On Thursday, our subcommittee that was charged with bringing in views to the party will be communicating those views to the executive on Thursday.
However, it appears, as Mr. Phillips said on the programme, that opinions within the executive are divided. At last night's meeting, a consensus was not reached. In answers to questions from GBC, the party's leader, Keith Osopardi, confirmed there was no decision made and no vote taken on the matter. In a press release, Dr. Osopardi goes on to say that the Chief Minister has now said the command paper will come at the end of September or beginning of October, and that it is important to consider the contents of the paper before taking a view. Dr. Osopardi says the Chief Minister's latest statement on abortion is an attempt to erect a smokescreen and has deliberately misrepresented the GSD's position. He accuses Fabian Picardo of cozying up to both pro-life and pro-choice camps because he wants to be all things to all men and is trying to distract from his fence-sitting by focusing on the GSD. The party leader says the GSD was the first to react on this issue, saying there was no mandate for either party, and therefore it was inappropriate to discuss this in Parliament. Dr. Osopardi also recalls he gave his own personal opinion on the matter as far back as March on a GBC interview.
So on balance, my view would be against the issue of legislation on abortion liberally, and only to cater for very specific circumstances where, for example, someone has got pregnant because there has been, say, a rape or something like that, which would be, of course, in a very extreme situation. But we need to be careful that we do not draft laws around hard cases, because hard cases make bad law.
The party leader says the issue raises all manner of legal, ethical, human rights, religious and personal choice issues, and goes on to say that there are several lives affected by the choices in this area. He says despite the current haranguing of the GSLP, change to legislation needs to be considered very carefully. He says if the GSD does not think the government's proposed legislation is appropriate, it will not support it.